In this video, I am going to solve KCET 2019 Mathematics paper part 3 from question number 21 to 30. This question based on the chapter complex number and quadratic equation, particularly quadratic equation. Let us see the question. If alpha and beta are the roots of this quadratic equation. So here quadratic equation is x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. So using the properties sum of the roots and product of the roots, then find the alpha square plus beta square. So sum of the roots nothing but alpha plus beta, in this case minus b by a. So here my b1 a1, c is also 1, minus b by a nothing but minus 1, and using the one more condition, product of the roots, alpha into beta is equal to c by a, 1 by 1 1. So next we take alpha square plus beta square. We know that the identity, algebraic identity of the alpha square plus beta square is alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha into beta. So substitute alpha plus beta and alpha into beta, we get the required answer. Alpha plus beta minus 1 whole square minus 2 into 1, it becomes 1 minus 2 equal to the minus 1. Minus 1 is the required answer. Option A is correct in this case. This is easy question. All the students solve this question. Take down. Now let us move on to the question number 22. This question based on the chapter permutation combination, which belongs to the first year. Usually they ask one question on this chapter in KCET. Let us take a question. The number of 4-digit important number without repetition, it is also important, that can be formed by the digits here. In this case 7 digits are there, in which each number has 2 odd digits and 2 even digits. Very important. So here we have to find out 4-digit number. 4 places are there. 2 belongs to the odd, 2 belongs to the even. So here in this case odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7. 4 odd numbers are there. You can choose 4C 2 ways. 2 odd numbers you can choose. So remaining 3 even numbers, you can choose 2 even numbers, 3C2, and then arrange 2 plus 2 4. 4 numbers are arranged in 4 factorial ways. So by using multiplication theorem rule, this is the required answer. So required number or required answer. So 4C2 nothing but what, in this case 4 into 3 divided by 2. 3C2 3, 4 factorial, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, here 2 get cancelled. 4 3 is 12 into 3 into 12 is equal to 432 is the answer of this question. So easy question. All the students solve this question easily because they have already solved this type of question in NCERT textbook. Take down. So now let us move on to the question number 23. This question based on the chapter binomial theorem, particularly find the number of terms in this expansion. So let us see the question. The number of terms in the expansion of this after the simplification is what in this case? So we know that directly find out the answer of this question using the shortcut method. So here we know that number of terms, required number of terms x square, number of terms of the x square plus y square, nothing but here we take alpha plus beta whole to the power of n minus alpha minus beta whole to the power of n equal to the n plus 1 divided by 2 if n is odd. If n is odd. So in this case here alpha in the place of alpha x square, in the place of beta y square is there, and n in the place of n 25 is there. Here n, this is n. So here n is odd. Using this formula directly you can find the answer of this question. So answer means here n 25 plus 1 divided by 2 26, because n is 25. 26 divided by 2 nothing but 13. So 13 is the good answer. So option C is correct in this case. Easy question. All the students solve this question. Okay, take down. So now let us move on to the question number 24. This question based on the chapter sequence and series, particularly GP series. So now let us see the question. The third term is given in this case is 9. Third term means what? AR square is equal to 9. It is given. Then we find out the product of its first 5 terms is what in this case? First 5 terms are what? A first term, second term AR, third term AR square. Here third term is given in this case AR square. Fourth AR cube. Fifth term A into R to the power of 4. So product of these term, what is the value of product of these term? This is required in this case. So product means what? First we have to find out A product, A into A into A into A. So here 5 A's are there, A to the power of 5, and 10 R's are there, R to the power of 4, R to the power of 3, R to the power of 2, R to the power of 1, R to the power of 10. So it can be written as A R to the power of 2 whole to the power of 5. AR square is given 9. So 9 in this case 9 to the power of 5. Okay. So 9 can be written as 3 square. 3 square whole to the power of 5. 3 to the power of 10 is the required answer. So option B is correct. Easy question. All the students solve this question. Okay. Take down. Now let us move on to the question number 25. This question based on the chapter straight line, particularly angle inclination. We have to find out in this case inclination of the line. Let us see the question. A line cuts off equal intercepts on the coordinate axis. This is standard result. If a line cut equal intercept on the coordinate axis, slope of that line should be -1. Slope nothing but what in this case? Tan theta. Tan theta is equal to -1. Here theta is the inclination of that line. This is the required in this case. We have to find out theta. So using the trigonometry formula, -1 can be written as tan of pi minus pi by 4. So now this implies theta is equal to pi minus pi by 4, nothing but 4 minus 1, 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4 nothing but 135 degree. So 135 degree. This is the required answer. Option A is correct. Easy question. Most of the students solve this question easily, but some student make it as difficult because that student solve by an usual method. Take down. Now let us move on to the question number 26. This question based on the chapter conic section, particularly ellipse. So now let us see the question. The centricity we have to find out in this case is centricity. Centricity means what? E is equal to C by A. So we require in this case C and A. First we have to find out C and A and then simplify this. We get the required answer. So let us see the question. Here ellipse is given. We take ellipse in this case 9x square plus 25y square is equal to 225 divided by 225 on both sides it becomes x square by 25 plus y square by 9 is equal to 1. In this case a square is equal to 25. A is the length, it take as 5 plus 5, and b square is also given 3. Using the relation a, b, c, then find the value in this case c. So we know that once again one formula relation between a, b, c. Here a square is equal to c square plus b square. Now find the c square is equal to what? A square minus b square. A square 25 minus b square in this case 9. This is 9. It becomes 16. Now c is the length, hence it is positive. Take as positive 4. 4 square 16. C is equal to 4. Now E is equal to C by A. Here C is obtained at 4 divided by A is equal to 5. 4 by 5 is the answer of this question. Option D is correct in this case. 4 divided by 5. Easy question. All the students solve this question because they have already solved this type of question in NCERT textbook. Take down. So now let us move on to the question number 27. This question based on the chapter limit. So let us see the question. Here in this case, summation of r varies 1 to n, 2r minus 1. This is odd number. Summation of odd numbers from 1 to n is equal to x, nothing but n square. It is standard result. X is equal to n square. Then find the value of this term. So easily we can find out. This is equal to limit n tends to infinity. Take LCM x square. Add all the term in the numerator because LCM is same in this case. Add means 1 plus 2 plus 3 so on up to n cube. So sum of the cubes, first n natural numbers is n square, n plus 1 whole square divided by 2 square, nothing but 4. Here x is equal to n square. X square means what? N to the power of 4. Now here in this case we take n, take outside, it becomes n square into n square, n to the power of 4. So in the numerator n to the power of 4 into 1 plus 1 divided by n whole square. 1 plus 1 divided by n whole square divided by 4 into n to the power of 4. Here in the numerator denominator n to the power of 4 is there, cancel each other. So now apply the limit. It becomes 1 by 4 into 1 plus 1 divided by infinity to the power of 2. 1 by infinity 0, this is 0. It means 1 plus 0 whole square 1, 1 into 1 by 4, 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is the required answer. Option C is correct. So easy question. Most of the students solve this question. Take down. Now let us move on to the question number 28. This question based on the chapter mathematical reasoning which belongs to the first year. So in this case we have to find out the negation of this statement. Every year they ask this type of question in KCET. All continuous functions are differentiable in this case. Negation means what? So all continuous functions are not differentiable. Directly we can find out the answer of this question. All continuous functions are not differential. Negation of that statement. Easy question. All the student solve this question. Take down. Now let us move on to the question number 29. Usually they ask one question on this chapter in KCET. So this question based on the chapter statistics. Let us see the question. Mean and standard deviation of 100 items. Here n is 100. Items are 50 and 4 respectively. Mean 50. Mean means what? Summation of all observations square divided by number of observation 50. And standard deviation is sigma. Sigma is equal to 4 is given. Then find the sum of all the observation squares. We have to find out sum of all the observation squares. Here in this case using the formula variancy formula. We know that variancy formula sigma square is equal to summation of xi square. This is the required answer. Sigma summation of xi square divided by number of n minus summation of xi divided by n whole square. Expectation of observation squares minus expectation of whole square. This is the formula. Using this formula we have to identify or find out the values of sum of all the observations, squares of all the observations. So here sigma is given for 4 square 16. Summation of xi square, this is required, n 100 minus summation of xi divided by, this is summation of xi is given, mean. Summation of xi divided by n is given 50 whole square. Now simplify this, we get the answer. So in this case 50 square 16 summation of xi square divided by 100 minus 2500. Summation of xi square nothing but 16 plus 2500 nothing but 2516 into 100. So summation of xi square is equal to 251600 is the required answer. 251600, option D is correct in this case. This is moderate problem. Few students attend this question easily. Take down. Now let us move on to the question number 30. This is the last question of this video. This question based on the chapter probability. Usually they ask 5 or 6 questions on this chapter in KCET. Let us take first question in this case. Let us see the question. Two letters are chosen. Important. Two letters are chosen from the letters of the word equation. In this case, we have to find out the probability that one is vowel and another one is constant. So easy. This is the required probability. Means favorable case divided by total case. Here in this case, two letters are chosen. Nothing but number of total cases 9C two ways. In this case, favorable case is one is vowel, another one is consonant. How many vowels are there in this case? 5 vowels are there. All vowels are there in this case. 1, E, U, A, I, O. 5 vowels are there. You can choose only one vowels. 5C1 into remaining are consonants. N, S, T, Q. 4 consonants are there. 4C1. This is the required answer. Simplify this, we get the answer. So 5C1 5, 4C1 4, 9C2 nothing but 9 into 9 minus 2 7, 9 into 8, 9 minus 2 7 cancel, 2 factorial nothing but in this case 2. So here 4 2s are 8 cancel, 5 by 9. 5 by 9 is the required answer. Option A is correct. This is easy question. All the students solve this question because they have already solved this question, this type of question in NCERT textbook. Take down.